scenery.
Hi there, going to do a video today on how to make some metal railings. This was inspired by a video I saw by Viv at Rubbish In Rubbish Out, another fantastic man who does some brilliant stuff. If you haven't seen him, go and check him out. First of all, we're going to take some matchsticks and we're going to use the Dremel here. I've clamped the Dremel to the bench and put a grinding cutting tool on the tip, and I'm just going to shape these matchsticks to look like metal railings. See what you think? Now what you're going to take and do is take some sandpaper, just smooth off the edges. And you've got a nice railing tipped matchstick. Now we're going to be doing a whole load of these, so I'll go off and make some more. I'll get back to you in a wee second. And by the magic of film, all the finished ones magically appear. Takes a wee while to go through them, but worth it. Get yourself a big pile of them, and then we're ready to go on to the next stage. Right, what I've got here is two coffee stirrers pinned together with two wee clamps on a bit of wood. I've also marked the wood off in 1/2 centimetre, 1/8 of an inch sections roughly, just so the gaps are even, because you want your railings to be reasonably even. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know, if you want to make it a wee bit wobbly looking for a sort of more worn fence. Don't make them quite so even and do them separately so you get slight variations. But for mine, I want to make this one nice and straight and even, so I'm going to take the Dremel again and I'm going to drill some holes with it this time. There we go. So by doing that, you can see that I've gone through both of them at the same time, so the distance between the holes is regular and even. What you're wanting to do next is take, first of all, a first layer and start pushing your matchsticks through the gaps. Now some of them might be a bit soft, you might need to take a glue gun just to secure the base of some of them as you're going. That one's a bit loose, but the rest of them are quite stiff. Just must have wobbled when the drill was going through. This takes a wee bit of time to feed through. I'll pause there with that level and I'll just show you what you then want to do with your top layer. Nice and simple, start feeding your railings through your support posts. Can be a bit fiddly, you'll get one in, one will bounce back out again, but just like that one. a bit of patience. Take on a firm surface and just wiggle that down. Now your next step in it is a personal preference thing as to how tall you want your railings. So you sit and either work out you want some nice tall railings, or you'll move the bottom piece up a bit. Push your coffee stirrers together if you're wanting a short railing, and trim to size. Just take and don't trim it too tight up to the end, leave a bit that you can sit into a base if you need to, and just trim those down. I'll get back to you in a wee second and let you see the finished piece. There we go, one wee completed railing. Quite simple, quite easy, nice and quick. That one that was a bit loose, the top one was firm enough to hold it in place, so no need for any glue either on this one. So quite simple. Next step would be to paint up. Right, just black base that. I'm going to go over now with some bolt gun metal, but I'm going to dry brush it on just to get a light finish, and then we'll look at putting some sort of more rusty finish on it to make it look a wee bit older. This pot of bolt gun metal's a wee bit watery, but it went all lumpy and I had to thin it down. Sometimes get issues like that with some of the Games Workshop paints, but decided it's the best colour for this one, so that's what I'm using. Nice and quick to paint up this, it's not too much hassle. Just make sure you get the bars there in between as well. There we go. First layer, nice and simple. Still want to leave some of the black coming through just to make sure that it has that sort of dark iron look. Back in a minute once that's dried. Next step on this is a little bit of dry brushing. I'm using Vermin Brown. This has just had a bit of a rust effect to the item. Just wanting to keep it nice and sparse a bit, just to make it and catch the edges, just to make it look like the item's naturally rusted. Right, I'll go and do the same on the other side and pop back. Yeah, there we go, all done. Put it on a wee base and ready to have a bit of a play. And idea is just pop it on the battlefield and have things shooting through it, over it. Use it to block off areas. Just have a bit of fun with it again. And that's what this hobby's all about, is enjoying what you do and having a bit of fun. Have fun making the stuff, have fun playing with it. You take care.